Abdullah. Hi Abdullah. Hi everyone. I'm HAYAT.
And I'm VARC.
Welcome to the VPTV Junior edition of Robotics Report. We have an action-packed episode for you today. That's right, Mr. Brian and NAFI.
And me, VARC.
Yes, VARC, we didn't forget about you. We traveled to Mississauga to Holy Name of Mary College School where we met Dr. KOZMA. She was our host and guide, showing us some cool things around the school. We saw lots of robots. Right, that's why this is called Robotics Report. Okay, then we headed over to Brampton for the first LEGO League Junior event. Junior, just like us. It was really cool. NAFI spoke to Dave and Christine of First LEGO League. And VARC, well, he posed for lots of photos. Okay, DJ Z, VARC, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this party started.
You're watching VPTV Junior. Hi, I'm DJ C, and you're watching VPTV Junior. Did you know that VARC can floss?
Thank you, DJ Z, for your confidence in VARC.
Awesome job, VARC. I'm DJ Z, and you're watching VPTV Junior. Now back to our hosts, Abdullah and HAYAT.
Over to you, VARC, at Holy Name of Mary.
Thank you, HAYAT and Abdullah. This is VARC standing by.
You're watching the VPTV Junior edition of Robotics Report.
Hi, this is NAFI, and we are here at ROBOTICS ROBOEXPO 2018 in Mississauga, Ontario.
Hi, I'm Dr. Karen KOZMA, and today we're having ROBOTICS ROBOEXPO 3 at Holy Name of Mary College School. These are the ambassadors for Holy Name, and these girls are going to be signing in visitors from the public who are welcome to come to this event. There's no charge. We're just asking a small food donation. This event is going to have FRC teams as well as VEX teams and collaborators in STEM such as McMaster and FIRST. The public is going to be exposed to different STEM activities which each teams are going to be presenting. They'll also have the opportunity to drive and practice and see what robotics is about, because it's important that the community gets exposed and interested and excited about robotics, because that's the future. So girls, as the ambassadors, as visitors are coming into the school, you will be taking their name for registration, showing them around the school, locating them what's happening in the cafeteria and what's happening in the backyard. We have a large tent out there just in case it rains, and you'll be just showing them around and giving them an HNMCS welcome.
We are here with Dr. KOZMA and Julia. So tell us about today's event.
This is our ROBOTICS ROBOEXPO, our third year of running it. This is the first time we're running it at Holy Name of Mary College School. We have FRC teams, high schools, as well as VEX teams, bringing their robots after the season has been over and giving the community an idea of what robotics is. This is our ambassador, Julia Foucault.
Tell us about today's event.
I'm Michael Geddes, I'm the captain of 1360, and so this is our third year running ROBOTICS ROBOEXPO. We're a community team, so it's a way to give back to the community and get the community really interested in STEM, and it's a way for us to recruit and just spread awareness about FIRST.
Hi, I'm NAFI, and we are here with Orbit Robotics. So tell us your name and tell us about your Detroit experience.
Hi, I'm Connor Bosey.
And I'm Eric Jelezarov.
And our team was one of 29 in Ontario to qualify for the First World Championships in Detroit. We had a great time there competing in the Tesla subdivision.
Yeah, so in the playoffs we were ranked 52nd out of 67, but we were lucky enough to be picked by the 8th Alliance as a second pick.
Yep. And yeah, from there we We got to compete against the first seed, which actually included 2 Ontario teams, Team 2056 and Team 1241. So we got the honor to compete against them, and it was really close matches both times, and we had a lot of fun with our new friends that we just made, and of course our backup bot was also a Canadian bot, so 4039, and we had a lot of fun there. While we did end up losing both matches, which meant we got knocked out, it was just a great time.
So tell us about today's event.
Yep, so this event today is what we call our RoboScience Expo, and it is our biggest outreach event of the season. And what we're trying to do here is we're trying to inspire the community around us to get more interested in science and technology, and consequently first.
Yeah, so today's going to be a great day. We have many different teams here, as well as a couple VEX teams.
Yeah, we have activities outside. We have multiple teams. We're going to be demonstrating the robots today. There's arts and crafts for the littler ones so that they can get into it. We also, we're lucky enough to have First Canada provide a lot of stuff for today's event, such as the banner you see behind us. And they even have a can code booth in the cafeteria teaching people of all ages how to code.
Hi, this is Brian, our design lead on 1360, and he has a 3D printer set up here for our RoboScience Expo. Brian, would you like to give an overview of what it is?
Yeah, so this is the 3D printer that 1360 uses. We make a lot of parts on it, so that's like a tray of parts that our robot has used this year, and those are all spares. Basically, it just extrudes plastic, and it makes parts that you can't really make on conventional machines.
Hi, this is Michael, the captain of Orbit Robotics, and he's going to tell you a bit about CAN code.
So this is the CAN code booth that First Canada has provided us with. The CAN code booth teaches kids how to program in the Python programming language. So as you see over here, we have a few kids working with one of our instructors to learn how to program. And this is learning how to program is really, really beneficial for young children. You have a lot of programs in school trying to get kids to program early. So this booth really gives people the opportunity to learn how to program if they may not know how to program.
Hi, we have our VEX display here, and this team just got back from Worlds, and I'll introduce you to Nick, who will talk about what happened at Worlds.
Hey, so I'm Nick. I was the head programmer on the team this year. As Dr. KOZMA said, we just came back from the World Championships. We were World Champions this year, and both the we were World Champions and also Robot Skills World Champions. Anyway, this is a robot, and this is what the field looks like. So the purpose of the game this year was to drive around and pick up these goals, these mobile goals, and stack cones on them to score points. It's 2 points a cone, and then the mobile goals can be scored in 5-point, 10-point, and 20-point zones for extra points.
And this is ZAIN. He was the head driver on the team.
Yeah, so Worlds was an interesting experience this year. Usually we go in completely blind, unprepared, but this was one of the few years that we went in ready for Worlds, I think. Still, there were a lot of sleepless nights. We were up till 4 a.m. every day, strategizing, doing programming, making some last-minute changes. But at the end of the day, it was all worth it, I think. We came out on top this year, so that was kind of cool.
Yeah, so the first one I mentioned, Robot Skills World Champions. So that is, apart from the main game where you're playing against other teams, that's sort of just on your own. How many points can you score in 1 minute? Just you're the only robot on the field. So there's two versions of that. There's driver skills, where we have a driver driving the robot and scoring points, and then programming skills, where it's completely automated. The driver doesn't touch anything, and the robot's pre-programmed to do something. So we were very successful in both of those categories. In programming skills, we scored 4 points higher than any other team, even university teams. And in driver skills, we were one of the top teams there, and the combined ranking, which is the programming skills score plus the driver skills score, we set a world record in that. So that was amazing. Yeah.
Thank you, Nick, and thank you, ZAIN. Hi, Nick is going to talk a bit about his trophies that the pilots have won.
Hi, so these are our various trophies from the 2017-2018 season from our VEX Robotics competitions. So in the middle here we have our 3 trophies that we won at the World Championships in Louisville, Kentucky 2 weeks ago, which was an amazing experience. This is my 3rd time competing there, and honestly, it's just an awesome experience. We also have a few that we won at the Ontario Provincial Championships back there. We won Tournament Champions, Robot Skills Champions, and the Excellence Award. And we also have 13 trophies from other local tournaments, including 4 Excellence Awards, 4 Tournament Champions, 4 Robot Skills Champions, and 1 Build Award. So these are all from this season, from the 2017-2018 season, won by the eBots Pile and Specs Robotics team.
And Nick, can you tell us a little bit about what the Excellence Award is?
Yeah, so the Excellence Award is the highest honor in the VEX Robotics competition. It's given to a team that demonstrates excellence in everything that they do, from engineering and programming and driving the robot all the way to community outreach and getting involved with other teams, helping other teams, everything. So it is the team that wins the Excellence Award at an event is considered the best overall team there. So it's it's a balance of everything. So we won that at all 4 regional tournaments that we went to this year, as well as at the provincial championship.
And you were the high school robot skills world champions. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so that's the version of the competition where it's just you're the only robot on the field and you have 1 minute to score as many points as possible. So we had been pretty high up throughout the whole season. At the end of the provincial championships, we were number 6 in the world. We were number 1 in Ontario through most of the season. And then at the World Championships, we upped our score by over 20 points, I think by 25 points to take that top position. Our programming skills, which is the half that is completely automated, the driver has nothing to do with the robot. It's just pre-programmed to follow a routine and pick up cones and score points on the field. We were 16 points higher than the number 2 and number 3 teams. So we had 108 points, they were at 92, and we were 2 points higher than the best university team, which was a really big accomplishment for us because usually the university teams score much higher because they can have a robot dedicated to that challenge, whereas we're not allowed to. We have to have 1 robot that's good at everything.
Thank you very much for coming here today. I know you've already inspired my students. Hi, and this is the second station at Holy Name of Mary College School. We have ALOISE here, and she is teaching kids how to program the little bot. This is the smallest bot that we have here today. It's the FLL bot. Students from grades 7s and 8s can use this bot to program, and they also have a competition that they will be able to compete on. And this is a first program where it advances students from grade 7s and 8s, get them ready for the senior school robotics program, which will be the FRC teams that we will visit next.
Hi, I'm ALOISE.
And what are you doing here, ALOISE? Can you give us a demonstration about the coding and how it works?
For sure. And basically speaking, today my program is to grab the kids' attention on the robot and teach them how to code. And we have the goals in this board, and the thing we were going to do is move the robot from one station to another station. And children seems like very interested in this program, and yeah, that is our target.
Thank you very much, ALOISE. Hi, these are my students from Holy Name of Mary College School, and they are working on demonstrating slime, a non-Newtonian fluid.
So, hi, my name is ARUNA, and we're doing it's like non-Newton flows. It's like we're teaching people to how to make it and how it works. Show people how it works.
My name is Nancy. So, like basically, this thing is like it looks like liquid, but like the more pressure you put on it, like the harder it will be. So, like if you put down your hand like this, like really soft, it's kind of like water, like liquid, but if you like press it, it becomes like solid and then liquid. Yeah, so it's really fun.
Thank you, Nancy and Runa. Hi, this is AIDEN from Orbit Robotics, and he is doing the STEM activity for kids in the community, and I will get him to explain what he's doing.
So I have here these little foam rockets, and we use very common household materials to make them. some cardstock paper, elastic bands, zip ties, some piping insulation, and string here. How they work is you pull on the elastic band and you pull on the string simultaneously, allowing it to shoot in the air super high.
Is this little guy making one of the rockets?
He is. It's going very well. It's right here.
Is it ready to demonstrate?
Shortly, yes, but we can demonstrate with this one.
Okay, sure.
All right. We're gonna hold on to the string.
Pretty cool.
Try? All right, so I want you to put your thumb right in that holder. Yeah. Right on the tip. Right there. And I want you to pull this string back really far. And let go. Nice job, dude. Right onto Connor. Good job, buddy.
So we have 2 FLL tables set up here. The FLL program is for middle school students, grades 7s and 8s. The theme this year was hydrodynamics, and Joshua here, who is a member of Orbit Robotics, he was also a coach from Orbit Robotics on the 3 FLL teams that we have running underneath our senior school team.
Hi, so my name is Joshua. I mentor the teams on FLL, the RFLL teams, and throughout the season they work very hard to build and program a robot that can complete certain missions on a Lego field, as well as develop a research project which they receive marks for. Do we want to give a demonstration of the game?
That would be great.
Okay, so right here behind me, this is the game field for hydrodynamics. Lego robots have to complete actions to complete missions to gain them points throughout the 2-minute and 30-second period. The robot at all times is autonomous, meaning that it needs to use pre-programmed instructions to complete certain tasks on the field. Right now, our FLL teams are running their mission, which requires them to turn a valve on a pipe to release some water. Right now they're running the mission and testing it out right now. The next mission they're about to run is a mission which will require them to push in a block to dispense a pipe.
How did your teams do this year?
Okay, so we are very proud of our team's various successes this year. We went to regional competition where we were able to, one of our team was able to win the Judges Award, and one of our team was able to win the prestigious Robot Design Award. And besides this, all our teams got callbacks. So what this means is that in judging rooms, they give callbacks to teams who they think excel in certain areas of subject or play, and all our teams got these callbacks to be considered for awards, and we're very lucky and proud of our teams, how they did this season.
Thank you, Josh. Hi, it's Dr. Karen KOZMA. I was at Detroit World Championships with Orbit Robotics, the team that I mentor, as well as I am a teacher at Holy Name of Mary College School. Being at Detroit World Championships for FIRST Robotics, it gives you an idea of how vast and how many countries that FIRST reaches, and how many students have a excitement about STEM and where they're going at. At the World's competitions, you realize it's more than the robots. They had other programs there, they had companies there showing students and kids the progress that's being made in STEM. They had workshops discussing how to code the bot, and the students just, the energy that the students had there, it was reassuring to see that STEM is growing and the future is strong for robotics with students.
I'm NAFI.
I'm Michael.
I'm Dr. KOZMA.
I'm Julia. I'm Keisha Lawrence.
I'm Connor Bosey.
I'm Eric Jelezarov.
I'm Zain.
I'm Nick.
I'm Nancy.
And you're watching
VPTV.
Hi, I'm NAFI. We are here at Brampton City Hall covering the FIRST LEGO League exhibit. This is Annika Pin from FIRST. So, share us your thoughts and feelings about today.
Really excited to be here at Brampton City Hall with 12 FIRST LEGO League junior teams. They're showcasing their learning from the Aqua Adventure season. They learned a little bit more about how water is used and ways to improve the way that it's transported in addition to meeting with volunteer reviewers, they have a chance to learn about the other FIRST programs, including FRC and First LEGO League Junior, and also participate in some interactive activities with teams from other schools.
This is Christine from First LEGO League Junior. So give us your thoughts and feelings.
Well, today I'm pretty excited because we have here in Brampton at City Hall 12 First LEGO League Junior teams from across Ontario. So these are kids that are ages 6 through 10, and they're here to celebrate what they've learned and accomplished this year. This year they were tasked with a challenge called Aqua Adventure, and they learned all about how water flows from sort of the main source to their home and all the different processes it goes through on the way, and they're challenged to try to come up with a way to improve that. So it's a lot of fun to see what they've come up with. They've built some great models made out of Lego that will show us what they've sort of invented in their own imaginations, and they've done some research, and they're here to talk to the reviewers today to share a little bit of that information about what they've learned in that journey, and we're here to celebrate by having lots of fun activities and just sort of showing them what the FIRST family of robotics is all about.
We have Dave over here, so tell us what's happening here today.
So today is the First LEGO League Junior Provincial Expo, and so teams have come from all over Ontario to Brampton City Hall to host the expo for the teams. Just an opportunity for them to share what they've learned throughout the season.
This is Devin, so tell us about your role and what you're doing here today.
Sure, yeah. My name is Devin. I'm with the Economic Development Department at the City of Brampton. My role is the Innovation and Technology Sector Manager. Essentially what that means is that I'm building this ecosystem of innovation and tech within the city with the ultimate goal of attracting new tech jobs and tech companies here.
This is Eric, so tell us about your team.
So our team number is 24099 GPS. We do something called FLL. You must be wondering, what's FLL? FLL stands for First LEGO League. What we do is every year they release a theme. This year was hydrodynamics, as you can see here. So, and each of them we have to do a project, build a robot design, mission robot game, and core values, which is teamwork.
Hi, I'm NAFI, and this is Omkar. So tell us about your robot and your team.
So this robot's name is Black Mamba. It's named after Kobe Bryant. Our team name is Theory 6. It stands for Team Hansen Experience of Robotic Youth, and the 6 is just there because there's 6 letters. We're from Rick Hansen Secondary School from Mississauga, Ontario. This robot was made in 2016, so 2 years ago. It's part of the FRC competition. This is a high school robotics competition. And the way it works is first we'll release a game, and we have 6 weeks to design, build, and program the robot from scratch to make it competition ready and compete with it.
I'm Nafi.
And I'm Annika.
And I'm Dave.
I'm Devin.
And I'm Omkar.
Hi, I'm Eric, and you're watching
VPTV.
Thanks, Nafi, VARC, and Mr. Baron. And Dr. KOZMA, Dave, Christine. Everyone who spoke to VPTV. I'm Abdullah. And I'm
VARC.
Thanks, VARC.
Thank you, Abdullah and Hayat. I am VARC.
And I'm Hayat. Thanks for joining us today on Robotics Report. See you next time. You're watching Robotics Report on VPTV Junior.
Thanks, everyone. VARC, give us some more dance moves.
Thank you, DJ Z. I'm VARC.
I'm DJ Z. You're watching VPTV Junior.